They just gave the green light for ChatGPT to have a lot of freaky conversations with a lot of freaky people. I might be the first person to let you know this, but it's true. ChatGPT just went to a whole different level. So Sam Altman just announced that ChatGPT will soon be able to engage in erotic interactions with age-verified adults starting in December. And for the people in the back that don't know what that means, if you ain't got nobody to talk to that way, ChatGPT is going to talk to you that way, the freaky way. So they're saying that in December, OpenAI will permit mature content, including erotica. Mind you, it's a lot of people that's going to think this shit is real. It's a lot of kids that's going to log on to ChatGPT and interact with that. They're talking about it's going to be age restrictions. How? How are you going to restrict that? How do you know who's on the other side of ChatGPT? Mind you, people were trying to stop this because we already seen what happened to a couple of kids that thought they was interacting with a real person and they took their own lives. And then you have some adults who really and truly conversate with ChatGPT each and every day. I'm not saying it's a problem with that, but it's a problem with that. And now they're telling people that you'll be able to have those type of conversations, freaky conversations, erotica conversations with a computer. They're taking this shit to a whole nother level. Now think about this. Y'all see Sora 2 just came out, right? So think about people making AI figures and then doing that AI chat, the freaky chat. OF models, y'all in trouble because guess what? Now people ain't gotta pay for that. Now they can make the woman of their dreams or the man of their dreams via Sora and then have a chat with them via OpenAI, via ChatGPT. And what does that do for the population? Don't let me find out that you gonna be on ChatGPT using it the freaky way, because it's about to get freaky, man. I'm out.
A lot is happening in the AI world that a lot of people are not paying cognizance to. A lot is changing and so many things are going on. And you won't even believe when ChatGPT boss was saying recently, and I want to read that. He said, ChatGPT will soon allow erotica for verified adults, says OpenAI boss Sam Altman, right? He's saying that AI is going to go erotica. What does that mean? That means if you have low self-esteem or you're tired of humans, you're tired of, as it is, a lot of humans are actually talking to AI, ChatGPT about how they feel emotionally, what they're going through and all that. Now they said they're going to go erotica. So for verified adults, of course, I'm very sure you guys know what that means. I'm very sure you guys know what that means. So I even read a study whereby they said they are planning to make AI to respond sexually to someone so that it can even give birth and all that. I think there's a video I've put together that even addressed that. I want you guys to watch it so that don't be as if I'm just saying these words that are from my head. I've read it, I've seen it, but people are also saying it. It's everywhere. What ChatGPT boss is planning. If he's planning, that means it's an association. Every one of them, they've sat down, they've concluded, they've gone, because oh my. Let's go watch it. I don't want to say more than I've said already. Let's watch it together. Then when I come back, we'll discuss. And I want to hear your view and perceptions concerning this because the world is going it's going haywire, guys. Credits are given to all original content creator of these videos. Don't go nowhere. And of course, if today's your first time, do me a favor, like this video. Let people know about what is happening around them so that we can make informed you know, decisions about ourselves, about the generations that are coming, because hey, they say information is power. So thank you guys. Let's go watch it and I'll be right back.
Sam Altman just dropped an ethics minefield in a single tweet. He announced that ChatGPT will begin allowing the generation of erotica for verified adults. And his framing is simple. Treat adults like adults. The liberal ethic of autonomy. And if you can consent and if no one else is harmed, why should a company play moral gatekeeper? Erotica has been with us since Sappho, even Shakespeare. But AI erotica isn't just another book, a magazine. It's infinite, it's personalised, it's on demand. There's no publisher, no community, no cultural filters. And so one can argue it unlocks freedom, but also risk of addiction, of isolation, or reinforcing damaging scripts about intimacy and power. A utilitarian ethic would say, weigh the pleasures against the harms. And we already see those harms play out. A generation raised on hardcore internet porn is showing rising rates of impotence and erectile dysfunction. One Yale University report noted a 31-fold increase in ED cases among men aged 14 to 21 over the past decade. Viagra use is up. The parallels here are hard to ignore. And Altman says that the original restrictions were about mental health, so guardrails prevented people in crisis from spiraling, but they dulled the experience for everyone else. And so the dilemma there is fairness. Should the majority be constrained for the sake of the vulnerable? Or should freedom be the baseline with safeguards as an opt-in? Even framing it in this way assumes that having access to a 24-hour voice in your head is a normal extension of human evolution. Like, we're barely scratching the surface of what that means for human development. Then there's age gating. So obviously children should never have access to this type of content, but digital verification is leaky and often invasive. Do we protect one group by eroding the privacy of another? Remember, there's even an ongoing case around teenager Adam Rain, whose tragic death has been linked to guidance from ChatGPT. And these are just some of the early threads of a much larger ball of yarn. But as corporations continue to reshape norms, we need to remember the incentives behind these systems are not built for our individual well-being. We need to ensure that we manage that risk accordingly.
So Sam Altman, the CEO of ChatGPT, has come out stating that ChatGPT will be able to engage in erotic interactions by this December. And I'm gonna be honest, that sounds completely evil to me. Keep in mind that it was announced earlier this year that some companies were working on AI robotic girlfriends that someone could purchase for $175,000. It seems to me that they're trying to deeply embed AI into humans' natural structure by taking advantage of the fact that our generation isn't that well at social or romantic interactions amongst other humans. And what makes all this even stranger is that there are rumors that China is working on or may have even successfully completed a robot that can get pregnant and give birth to human babies. Now, maybe technology like this is starting to gain interest because nations worldwide are concerned about the fertility rate of the world. If you don't know, the fertility rate has been going down rapidly for the last decade. But I think there's something even darker going on. If you haven't heard, there's a theory going around that AI isn't just intelligent computer programming, but instead actual disembodied spirits or possibly demons using technology to interact with human beings. And there's some strange evidence to back that up.
ChatGPT is going to allow Erotica now. Sam Altman just tweeted that in future versions of the model, they're going to be allowing kind of looser, less restricted voices. Some of the things that people liked in GPT-4 that they complained about when they moved to GPT-5. At the end of the tweet, he added that come December, they will allow erotica in there. There's some reasons why they might be doing it. A, they might have principles around free speech. People should be able to do what they want. Verified adults, which he did mention, should be allowed to have erotic conversations if they want. There may also be some interesting technical reasons. When you restrict a model from doing one thing, you may end up limiting the ways it can do some other things. We've seen that in lots of ways. If you say the model can't do this, it actually not only doesn't do that, but it has some knock-on effects down the line. They may be worried about competition with X.AI. Obviously, if you follow Elon's Twitter feed, they are going full in on pretty gross erotica stuff. So those are some of the reasons why they might be doing it. Why do I not think this is a good idea? Well, first off, Altman says this will only be for verified adults. Okay, kind of don't believe that at all. Lots of kids are going to be using this. It's going to introduce porn in kind of a weird way to a lot of young people. In fact, a lot of young people who often use ChatGPT for good stuff, for learning. I don't like that at all. If it's possibly combined with Sora, and you end up with image generation, you can have some non-consensual image generation for adults and for young people, I don't like that at all. It also could just kind of change the culture of AI and the way we think about AI. But here's the fundamental thing I don't like. My biggest concern about AI is that it's going to replace lots of human relationships. We're going to start having AI girlfriends, AI boyfriends, AI relationships. You're already starting to see that. And when you have those relationships, you lose some of the real complexity of human conversations, particularly since the bots are so often sycophantic. So we're going to start creating erotic role play with sycophantic bots that will give people exactly what they want. Now, of course, this is going to happen outside of OpenAI. It's going to happen on other AI platforms, regardless of what OpenAI does. But I do think that this replacement of human relationships with AI relationships is very scary. And so the biggest AI company taking a step in that direction by adding erotic content is something I worry about a lot. That's the most interesting thing in tech. See you tomorrow.
Let me start by reading what ChatGPT boss said. Sam Altman, they said OpenAI plans to allow a wider range of content. A wider range of content. Just begin to think about that. Allowing or including Erotica, it's going to go erotic, on its popular chat bot, ChatGPT, as part of its push to treat adult users like adults. Adult users like adults. We're in trouble, man. We are all in trouble, man. Adults. So whatever you just want to do with it, it's gonna give to you. Excuse me. It's gonna give to you whatever you want. It's gonna give to you. That's what it means. It says its boss Sam Altman. So there was a time not too long from now that a teenager was just conversing with ChatGPT and was just telling, and along when I read that the boy actually unalived himself because of what ChatGPT was suggesting to the boy, to the teenager. You get it? So and of course ChatGPT was sued, and now they are saying they've gone through the mitigation, all the procedure that they need to go through in terms of the law. So it has been approved now that now you can engage with ChatGPT AI with anything, variety of content, including going erotic. Of course, if erotic is there, then all that I mentioned, that if you want to ask ChatGPT about anything, about unaliving, about anything whatsoever that you can think of, that's going to be legal. And guess what? It's going to start in the month of December. So it's not good. It's not far-fetched. So they're saying that you can do whatever if you want to probably have sex with a ChatGPT. They're saying it's possible, because I've read before now that they're even looking forward to in some countries that they have low rate of childbirth population increment and all that. They want to introduce ChatGPT so that it can also help. If you want to go with ChatGPT, you can also go along with ChatGPT, have fun with it, and procreate. I've read that too. Well, guys, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. I mean, this is why I'm posting this so that we can talk about this. So everything is going to be possible with ChatGPT, AI intelligence generally. That's what it means. That is what it means. The world is going haywire. So now, if you are not satisfied with humans, you can say, okay, I want to go and meet AI. I want to meet robots. And I want to do whatever I want to do with AI. That's what it means. That's exactly what it means. The world is going haywire. So Sam Altman is saying that they've gone through all the mitigation, all the necessary law requirement, and it has been approved. And they're going to be rolling out some of these things by December. Anything you want AI to do for you, it will do it for you. That's what it means. If you want to procreate, they are going to get to that eventually if they have not done it already. If you want to do anything, you want to have fun, you want to do anything, just name it. If you are sick and tired of humans, like, okay, I'm done with you guys, I just want to go and meet robots, and it's going to do it for you. That's what it means, guys. That is what the world has turned into. And it's so I'm just going to read. I want to read something for you. OpenAI boss, he said, ChatGPT could also relax the restriction. So before now, there are restrictions. So they said they're going to relax the restrictions now that we have been able to mitigate, you see what I was saying, the serious mental health issues, and have new tools. A lot of people have mental issues, so they feel that ChatGPT can help them to address those mental issues. Maybe they don't want to discuss with humans. A lot of people are going to. I mean, we know that a lot of people are going to mental issues. So if ChatGPT AI can help them, robots can help them. That's what they're saying. It's going to be helping them. It's going to be helping them. Health issue. If oh my, I don't know, break it further than because I know that we understand what it means. He had in December as we roll out age gating, age gating. Do you get it? Age gating more fully and as part of our treat adult user like adults principle. We will allow even more like Erotica for verified adults. Guys, much has been said already. I know you guys know. So let me know what you think about this at the comment section. Let's talk about it because the word is coming to fill in the gap in the gap space. Thank you guys for watching. Like I always say, stay in peace, stay in love, avoid trouble as the conversation begins. I'm replying everybody. Thank you guys.